So Nokia phones are one of those types of devices that came out so many years ago, and there's still, Nokia phones that are still made here and there. But I will tell you, there are still a lot of reasons why I actually still like some of these Nokia devices and why they may still be worth it for some people out there. Now, the big thing to remember is that Nokia still creates some type of devices. I'm more so going to look at some of the older ones that they made, but specifically if you're looking for like some budget devices that you want to buy, especially if you want to walk into a store like Best Buy or something, one thing I like about these Nokia phones nowadays is that they were notoriously, some of the, I guess, best prepaid or cheap phones that you could buy, where you could literally just walk into a Best Buy and pick them up for like less than $200. There's still a lot of these ones available, and I do think for some people out there, they're like pretty decent options. Again, they're not perfect by any means, and there's always some issues going on with probably every device out there, but these ones really aren't that bad, and I will probably tell you for the most part, definitely not like the worst phones out there from that particular perspective. And I really like the availability of these types of devices when it actually came down to it. Now, another really big thing that I liked about these Nokia devices was the fact that Windows and Microsoft were basically, I think, like teaming up with Nokia at the time, and they were making a ton of different Windows phones. Now, I just made a video like 2 days ago explaining why I still love, Windows devices and specifically Windows phones. And I do think for a lot of people out there, those types of phones are still kind of worth it for a lot of people. I mean, they're not worth it, but they were worth it at that time. And a lot of people swore by them. And I still think for a lot of people out there, they're an interesting device for sure. So I really appreciated that like collaboration between Windows and Nokia. The fact that, Nokia I think was, but I really like the fact that, those Nokia phones were actually being held onto by, the Windows operating system at the time. Now they've completely switched over to Android, but still at that time, you can't blame them for kind of teaming up and, working together. I think Nokia like was bought by Microsoft, something like that. It was like some crazy thing, but there was still a lot of collaboration between those two companies, which was very, very cool. On top of that, another reason why I really like the Nokia phones, there was one particular model of the Nokia Lumia, I think, that actually had like a 40-something megapixel camera back in the day. And there were always these like random novelties that a lot of these Nokia phones had that slowly a lot of other manufacturers actually ended up, getting. I mean, 48, 50-something megapixel cameras are like kind of the norm now for a lot of phones. And the Nokia Lumia, I think 1020 or 1920 or something like that, that one was the first one to have it, which was again a very cool, feat for that type of camera to kind of have. So at the end of the day, the Nokia phones, I mean, there's still a lot of reasons why I actually still kind of like these devices in 2024. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.